Welcome, my dear students. My name is Amak Ganasya, working as assistant professor in civil engineering college. Today, I explain the topic tributary dam having water face vertical. For last class, I will explain for rectangular dams derivation part and explain example problems. Now, today class lecture 27, I have to explain. Now, I will explain tributary dam having water face vertical. How to take in conditions, how to follow the instructions. First, see the diagram at 10.6. For see the diagram for trapezoidal shape of the dam. You know the capital H is the overall height of the dam, small h height of the water, A equal to top width of the beam, small b equal to bottom width of the beam. Sorry, top width of the dam, small b equal to bottom width of the dam. Okay, now W naught equal weight density of dam masonry, weight density of water equal to rho into G, that equal to 1000 into rho water density 1000 and 9.81 Newton per meter cube. Capital F force acted by the water, W equal to width of dam per meter length of dam. Okay, now the forces acting on the dam are capital F W into A into H bar. The formula of F W into H into 1 per meter length area, 1 to H by 2, H bar equal to H by 2. Now W H square by 2 and so, weight of dam per meter length. Okay, weight of dam per meter length. Weight density of dam into area of cross section into per meter length 1 meter. W O into A plus B by 2 area of the trapezoidal into H into per meter length. Now W naught into A plus B by 2 into H. Now the derivation you have to consideration for calculating uh, magnum test stresses and minimum stresses you have to calculate. Last class I will explain rectangular dam to calculate for maximum stress and minimum stress using the formula W by B into 1 plus 6E by B and the minimum stress W by B 1 minus 6E by B. Now trapezoidal section you have to take in now, derivation part you have to take in now. Finally, you have to take an x equal to E for eccentricity. Now, sigma maximum equal to W by B, total stresses across the base of the dam point B, W by B plus 1 plus B, 16 dB by B, and the total stress across the base set B, W by B, 1 minus 6. Same formula I have using for this condition of trapezoidal. I have to base of the rectangular portion. You have to dividing. I have to using the stress for maximum stresses and minimum stresses. Same formula. I have to follow the calculating the stresses for trapezoidal dam. Now see the example problem in this trapezoidal masonry dam. For example problem, I have to calculate maximum stresses and minimum stresses on the dam. Now, example problem 10.5 I have to take in. A trapezoidal masonry dam is of 10 meters height. It's or 18 meters height. See the problem I have to see. 18 meters height. The dam is having water up to a depth of 15 meters. Water height I have given the 15 meters on its vertical side, and the top and the bottom width of the dam 4 meters and 8 meters respectively. The weight density of masonry is given 19.62 kN per meter cube. Determine the following condition that all the resultant force on dam per meter length, the point where the resultant cuts the base, and the maximum and minimum stresses intensities at the base. Okay, you have to calculate now the three parameters. Write the given data first in this problem. Height of the dam is capital H equal to 18 meters. Depth of the water is small h equal to 15 meters. Top width of the dam is small e equal to 4 meters. Bottom width of the dam b equal to 8 meters. Now weight density of masonry W naught equal to 19.62 kilonewton per meter cube. We have to convert newtons into 10,000. 19,620 Newton per meter cube. Now, you know the formula x from the base F by W into H by 3. You know the formula already rectangular dams. I have to calculate the small x value. Now, first condition you have to take it. So, see the diagram for this is the water level of the dam for 15 meters and overall height 18 meters and a top width 4 meters and a bottom width 88 meters. Now x value of by w into h by 3 in the formula. First resultant force of the dam capital F you have to calculate. See the diagram. O we have to center of gravity. Now F some h by 3 means 15 by 3. Now 15 by 3, 15 by 3 now 5 meters from the base. So the force will be acting capital F. Now we have to take in force capital F equal to W into A into H bar. Okay, this is the formula. You have to using also rectangular dams. Okay, now triangular dams also using the force you have to calculate using the formula W into E capital A into H bar. Now W 9810 for water density. Sorry, you have to given W value. Um, W value you have to take in now what weight density of water into H into per meter length area H into 1 per meter length into H bar equal to 1 H by 2 9810 into 15 into 15 by 2 now 11,03625 newtons that is the force. Okay, this is the water density the 9.81 into 1000 you have to convert the newtons. Now finally force 9810 into area formula h into per meter length and h bar equal to h by 2. Now finally got the force resultant force the 11,03625 newtons and it's acting at a distance of h by 3. See the diagram h by 3 15 by 3 that means 15 by 3 the 5 meters from the base of the dam. um, 5 meters above the base. Now weight of dam is given by W equal to weight density of mass entry into area of dam into 1. WO into weight density already is given and A plus B by 2 into H into 1. Now 1960 into 4 plus 8 by 2 into 18 into 1. Now 9660 into 6 into 18. Now finally 211,8960 newtons. That is the weight weight of dam is given by capital W. You have to calculate per meter length 211,8960 newtons. Okay, now the distance of the line of action W from the line AC is obtained by splitting the dam into rectangle and triangle. See the diagram, two parts are splitting, rectangle and triangle. Okay, he's splitting for rectangle and a triangle. Now, see the uh, diagram, rectangle and triangle. Taking the movement, see this taking the moments of their areas about the line capital AC and equating to the movement of area of the trapezoidal about the line AC. Okay, see the diagram AC. Now have to take in about capital A, capital C. Now this is the portion water contact surface area AC. Now 4 into 8, 18 into 2 plus 4 into 18 by 2 plus 4 plus 1 by 3 into 4 that equal 4 plus 8 by 2 into 18 into AN. Have to write the formula. Okay, for a rectangular shape and a trapezoidal shape and a triangle shape using the formula. Hello. Now you have to take it 4 into 4. That means width of the dam into 18 total height of the dam into 2 have to take an half of the portion plus 4 into 18 by 2, 4 into 18 by 2 into 4 plus 1 by third into 4 uh, that equal 4 plus 8 divided by 2 into 18 into an. You have to equating the finally got the value an equal to 144 plus 36 into 5.33 divided by 108 that equal to an equal to 3.11 meter. This is the an. Okay. Now an have to calculate the distance now using this formula. Okay, an can also be calculated as given by equation for 10.8. Again, simply calculate an value for using the formula a square plus ab plus b square divided by 3 into a plus b. Now using this formula, I have to remember it. I have to calculate an distance from a equal to 4 and b equal to 8 meters. Now we have to substitute in the equation finally 3.11 meters. Okay, this is the second calculation of the equation. You have to using an value calculate simply. The formula we have we will remember. The resultant force R is given by capital root of F square plus W square that equal to 11,03625 whole square plus 211 8960 whole square. Now that equal to 238925.5 newtons. That equal to 2.389 mega newtons. Converts to mega newton. That is the resultant force. Second condition, you have to calculate the point where the resultant cuts the base. Okay. The resultant you have to cut the base some distance x. See the diagram small x using the formula FIW into h by 3 2.604 meters to got the value f equal to the value 110 divided by w value 2118960 into h value 15 divided by 3 now 2.604 meters. Okay, next value I have to calculate. The distance x can also be calculated by taking moments for movements of all forces about the point capital M. Now another x also you have to calculate in this process. Any one formula, one concept you have to follow. You have to calculating this simple formula. You have to remember it. X value you have to calculate for Tabujuram dam. Another one from diagram 10.6, the distance AM equal to uh, small d. AM equal to small d. You have to see the diagram 10.6. AM equal to see the diagram small d. AM equal to small d. Okay, now resultant force to starting starting water surface capital A and capital M that equal to small d. Okay, now we have to, that is the concept. We have to follow this equation 10.6 am equal to see the diagram 10.6 the distance am equal to small d equal to an plus nm. You know the an value 3.11 plus x that equal to x also you know the value 3.11 plus 2.604 finally 5.714. Now eccentricity you have to calculate using the formula for trapezoidal dam. Eccentricity equal to small d minus small d minus small b by 2. Now you know the value of small d and the b value already know. 5.714 minus 8 by 2 that equal to 5.714 minus 4.0 that equal to finally 1.714 meters. Okay, this is the eccentricity you have to calculate. Okay, now eccentricity equal to 1.714 meters. The maximum and minimum stress intensity is select. The maximum and minimum stresses intensities less to small sigma maximum and sigma minimum. You know the equations already you know for rectangle dams I have to calculating W by B into 1 plus 6 E by B and sigma maximum equal to now I have to substitute in this formula W by B 1 plus 6E by B. You know the value W 2118960 divided by 8 into 1 plus 6 into 1.714 divided by 8. Now 264870 1 plus 1.2855 that equal to finally 605360 Newton per meter square. That is the maximum stress for a tributary dam. Using equation we get a minimum stress W by B 1 into 1 minus 6 E by B that equal to 2118960 divided by 8 into 1 minus 6 into 1.714 by 8. Now 264870 into 1 minus 1.2855 that equal to 7 minus 75620 Newton per meter square. Minus indicates tensile stress. This negative sign shows that stress in is the tensile stress. Okay. Positive means compressive stress for tributary dam. Okay. Now another example problem. I will explain another example problem 10.6. You have to calculate using the formulas. See 10.6 problem. A masonry trapezoidal dam 4 meters high, 1 meter wide at its top and top and 3 meters width. Okay. At its bottom retains water on its vertical face and determine the maximum and minimum stresses at the base. Okay, when the reservoir is full and when the reservoir is empty, take the weight to density of masonry as 19.62 kilonewton per meter cube. Now the data will be given. You have to calculate maximum and minimum stresses and conditions also is given when the reservoir is full, when the reservoir is empty. Okay, water is the water is full and the water is less. You have to the two conditions have to given in this problem. Now write the given data. See the diagram. Height of the dam capital H overall height 4 meters and the top width of the dam A equal to 1 meter and the bottom width of the dam also is given 3 meters. Small b equal to 3 meters. Depth of the water is also you have to take in 4 meters. Weight density of masonry also is given in this problem. W naught equal 19.62 kilonewton per meter cube. Now 19620 Newton per meter cube. So consider 1 meter length of dam. You have to take in consider have to take in 1 meter length of the dam. Okay. The force extended by water on the vertical face of the dam per meter length is given by. Okay, every problem I have taken per meter length, you have to calculate. Okay, or rectangular type of dams or triple type of dams, you have to follow the per meter length, you have to calculate. Now, force capital F equal W into A into H bar. You know the W for water density 9810 into area for H into 1 per meter length H equal 4 into 1 into H bar equal to H by 2 4 by 2. Now now F equal to 78480 Newton. See the diagram for overall height of the dam 4 meters and the top width of the dam 1 meter and the bottom width of the dam 3 meters. Now this is the vertical direction of the weight density of the dam. A capital A and capital M. We have to take a small d. Okay, horizontal force acting over h by 3 4 by 3 to the base. The force will be acting. Okay, now next go to the weight of dam per meter length is given by W equal to weight density of masonry dam into area of trapezoidal into per meter length. Okay, weight density W naught into area of the trapezoidal A into B into H, A into B into A into B by 2 into H into 1 per meter length. 19 W naught you have to got the value 19620. See 19620 into A means 1 plus B 3. I have to small correction here. This formula will be wrong. A plus B by 2. Okay. Now again I will explain that problem. That formula. See what weight density of of masonry, area of dam into 1, W naught into A plus B by 2 into H. That is the right formula. Here small correction in this formula. Here not multiplication, only adding A plus B by 2 into H. That means 19620 into 1 plus 3 by 2 into 4. H equal to 4. Now weight then now weight of dam per meter length 156156960 newtons. Okay. Now let us find the position of the center of gravity of the dam section. This is done by splitting the trapezoidal into rectangular and a triangle. Trapezoidal have to split in two types, the rectangular shape and a triangle shape. Taking the moment of their areas about the line AC and equating the moment of the area of the trapezoidal about the line AC. Okay, you have to using the formula A and you have to calculate A square plus B plus B square by 3 into A plus B. You know, A n value you have to calculate. See the diagram. A n. Okay, this distance you have to calculate using the formula A square plus AB plus B square by 3A plus B. Okay, now got have to substituting the value finally 1.08 meters A n value. The horizontal distance small x between the line of action of W and the point at which the resultant cuts the base is obtained by using the equation 10.3. Now see small x, see the diagram n into W to M. Okay, weight density of masonry W to M. Now resultant force. The distance have to calculate small x. Now this formula using the formula F by W into H by 3. Now substituting F value 78480 divided by the W value of 1569660 into H means 4 by 3, that equal to 0.67 meters. You have to got the value X value. Horizontal distance AM from the figure 10.7 is given by small d. Again, I small d have to calculate in this diagram. To small d an plus x. Now that equal to small d. Total distance. Okay, small d equal to an plus x. An value 1.08 plus x value 0.67. That equal to 1.75 meters. Now, therefore, eccentricity small e equal to d minus b by 2. Now, you know the value d value, small d value 1.75 minus b value 3 by 2, that equal 1.75 minus 1.0. Finally, 0.23, sorry, 0.25 meters per eccentricity. E value have to calculate. Now, maximum minimum stress have to calculate, you know the eccentricity first. Okay, maximum stress at the base of the dam and the minimum stress have to calculate using the formula sigma maximum equal to W by B 1 plus 6C by B. You remember this we are remember this formulas. Maximum stress now W by B into 1 plus 6C by B. Now W 1569660 divided by 3 into 1 plus 6 into 0.25 divided by 3. Now 78480 Newton per meter square. Okay, now you know the equation and you know calculate minimum stress. You know the formula W by B into 1 minus 6C by B, that equal to 15690 divided by 3, 1 minus 6 into 0.25 divided by 3, now 26163 Newton per meter square. Okay, now next condition you have to calculate the two conditions are given in this problem when the reservoir is empty and when the reservoir is full. Okay. First condition I have to take in the when reservoir is uh, full of water. I have to take in first condition calculating this procedure. But when the reservoir is empty, you have to know water. Okay, weight instead of masonry. Now A and distance 1.0 already calculate. W already you know the value. Weight instead of masonry 156,960 newtons. AN value 1.0 meters. Distance AN. Okay. I have to take in small d. AN equal to small d is 1.08 meters. Okay, now eccentricity d minus b by 2, 1.08 minus d by 2. Now the eccentricity minus 0.42 meters. Minus and only indicates that stress at A will be more than at B. Okay. Uh, See, this condition eccentricity you have to got the negative value. That means minus sign only indicates the stress at A will be more than at B. Okay, that is the main concept. A greater than B. Okay, the negative sign indicates A greater than B. Okay, now sigma maximum W by B 1 plus 1 minus C by B. You know the value 1 W weight of density of masonry 156960 divided by 3 1 plus 6 into 0.42 by 3. Now numerically small e equal to 0.42. Now 96265 Newton per meter cube. Maximum stress for reservoir is empty. Minimum stress W by B 1 minus 60 by B. You know the W value 156960 divided by 3 into 1 minus 6 into 0.42 divided by 3. Now 8367.93 Newton per meter square. This is the minimum stress for a tribular dam for reservoir is empty. You have to take in this condition. We have to remember it. When the reservoir is full and when the reservoir is empty, empty means you have to calculate in this procedure. Have to follow the conditions. Okay. Now another example problem 10.7. You have to calculate maximum stress. Okay, and now this is another example problem. Example model 10.7. Okay, I will explain this problem. Now see the diagram for a reservoir is empty. I have to calculate in this procedure. And next go to the problem 10.7. A masonry dam trapezoidal is in cross section. I have to take in trapezoidal in cross section 4 meters high, 1 meter width. At its top and bottom and 3 meters wide at the bottom. Okay, it retains water on its vertical face of the to a maximum height of 3.5 meters from its base. Determine the maximum and minimum stresses at the base when the reservoir is empty and when the reservoir is full. Take the unit weight of masonry as 19.62 kg per meter cube. Now write the height of the dam 4 meters and the width of the top width of the dam 1 meter and bottom width of the dam 3 meters. Small h water height of the height 3.5 meters. Water and weight of masonry 19.62 kg per meter cube. You convert the newtons 19620 newton per meter cube. Now see to calculate 490,500 by 3 equal to 789,705 into AM minus 789,705 into AM plus C 49050. Okay, 49050. See AN equal to 17 by 7 and A write the equation. Have to calculate AM equal to small d. Have to take in. This is the equation. Now on and the reservoir is okay. Now this equation you have to calculate in this problem. Now write the data for in this data 19.62 Newton per meter weight of density. Now this is the mistake the problem. Okay, and next class I will explain the topic stability of dams, very important. Okay, now clearly I will explain in these problems for rectangular dams and trapezoidal dams example problems. You have more practice in these problems easily. Simple formulas you have to calculate and now rectangular dams and trapezoidal dams you have to calculating the problems on the derivation part. Okay, next class I will explain lecture 28 for stability of dam. Very important. Okay, have to stability condition have to derivation part on example problems are there. Okay, this stability of dams example problem can completed. Go to retaining walls. Retaining walls is very important problems derivation part. Retaining walls diagrams and also what are the purpose of retaining walls and derivation part and example problems. And the next topic go to retaining walls completed and go to uh, next chimneys, very important. Yeah, chimneys also derivation part for circular shape. Derivation part completed problems also have to calculate chimneys. This topic will be completed. The unit will be unit 4 will be completed. Now, next class I will explain stability of dam and stability of dams will be completed next class. Okay, and retaining walls continuation and chimneys also I will explain. Okay, we have, we now prepare well for rectangular dams and trapezoidal dams. Mainly trapezoidal dams are prepare well. Small formulas you have to calculate understanding the problems. Okay, thank you this opportunity.